Everything you're about to see could have happened. Maybe not exactly this way, but every decision follows one principle. If it wouldn't make sense in real football, it doesn't happen here. Welcome to another possibility. Valencia Club de Futbol, one of Spain's greatest football institutions. 6 league titles, 8 Copa del Rey trophies, UEFA Cup winners, 2 consecutive Champions League finals, a club that once stood among Europe's elite. But history doesn't protect you forever. Years of poor decisions, financial instability, and constant uncertainty have transformed one of Spain's giants into a club fighting simply to stay relevant. This isn't just a football problem, it's an institutional one. And that's where this case begins. This isn't a road to glory. It isn't a youth academy challenge. It isn't a classic rebuild. This is a thought experiment. What would it realistically take to rebuild Valencia while respecting the constraints of modern football? Every decision in this rebuild is guided by a set of non-negotiable principles. Debt reduction is mandatory. Financial sustainability always comes before short-term excitement. Every sale must strengthen the club's long-term future. Tactical identity is more important than individual stars. Recruitment is driven by value, not hype. Every player must be affordable, tactically aligned, and worthy of Valencia's identity. Success is measured through sporting results and institutional recovery. Winning while bankrupt is failure. Being financially healthy without competing is failure. Project Renaix only succeeds when both goals are achieved. The rebuild begins in the boardroom. A new sporting structure has been assembled to give the club direction instead of improvisation. The director of football oversees the long-term vision. Recruitment targets undervalued players who fit the football model and the financial reality. Julio De Marco has built his reputation away from the spotlight, earning recognition for his ability to identify undervalued talent and develop sustainable football projects. After his most recent spell as head of youth development at Atletico Madrid, which came to an end just over a year ago, De Marco is ready to embrace a very different challenge. For the first time in his career, he steps into the role of director of football. It is one of the boldest decisions of Valencia's new era. The club is entrusting its future to a man with a clear vision, but no previous experience in a role of this magnitude. For both sides, this is a gamble, one built not on certainty, but on conviction. Few football executives have accumulated experience at the highest level quite like Rodolfo Borrell. After spending more than a decade within the City Football Group, helping shape one of the most successful football organizations in the world, Borrell left Manchester City in 2023 to take on a new challenge as sporting director of Austin FC. Over the following 3 seasons, he oversaw the club's sporting project until stepping down in May 2026. Now, after years abroad, he is ready to return home. Joining Valencia is not the safe option. It means leaving behind the stability of established projects to become part of one of the most demanding rebuilds in Spanish football. For Valencia, his appointment brings decades of experience in elite sporting organization and long-term planning. The new head coach has been selected for his football philosophy rather than his reputation. The team will aim to dominate possession without becoming predictable, press aggressively after losing the ball, and create numerical superiority through intelligent positioning. A solid professional during his playing career, he spent most of his years in Spain's lower divisions, earning respect through consistency and commitment, while also making a handful of appearances in La Liga. Those same qualities would later define him as a coach. Patient, methodical, and deeply committed to his footballing ideas, he gradually built a reputation in the Segunda Division, where his teams became known for their organization, tactical discipline, and clear identity on the pitch. Now comes the biggest challenge of his career. Not simply to coach Valencia, but to lead one of the most ambitious rebuilds in modern Spanish football. The tactical blueprint draws clear inspiration from Michel's Girona, the team that stunned La Liga just a few seasons ago. On paper, it's a 4-3-3. In possession, however, the shape transforms into a fluid 3-2-5, and at times even a 3-1-3-3, creating numerical superiority across the pitch. The left back operates as a playmaking fullback, drifting into midfield to dictate play, add creativity, and arrive late in attacking areas. On the opposite side, the right back moves inside as an inside fullback, tucking into central positions to complete the back three during the build-up. At center back, roles are clearly divided. One defender is responsible for progressing the ball and initiating attacks, while his partner keeps things simple, providing balance and defensive security. Just ahead of them sits a deep-lying playmaker, acting as the team's reference point in possession. With a more disciplined role, he controls the tempo and connects every phase of the build-up. Further forward, the two central midfielders are encouraged to attack space relentlessly, making late runs into the box and becoming genuine goal-scoring threats. On the left, the system relies on a traditional winger, explosive in one-on-one situations, and capable of creating numerical superiority through dribbling. On the right, a more versatile wide forward provides flexibility, staying wide when needed but constantly looking to attack the half spaces and cut inside. Leading the line is a target forward, tasked not only with finishing moves, but also with linking play, holding up the ball and bringing the entire attacking structure together. The principles behind the system are simple: faster tempo, shorter passing, aggressive pressing, quick counter-pressing after losing possession, followed by immediate transitions. All while maintaining a balanced mentality, ensuring the team remains compact without sacrificing defensive stability. A new era deserves a new identity. Adidas returns as technical partner. Cupra becomes the club's main sponsor. The home kit honors Valencia's tradition. The away kit reflects ambition and modernity. The third kit represents creativity and boldness. These are more than shirts. They symbolize the beginning of a new chapter. Sporting objectives. Return to Europe. Build a recognizable style of play. Compete consistently for major honors. Institutional objectives. Reduce the club debt. Increase squad value. Create a sustainable recruitment model. Restore long-term financial stability. The analysis is complete. The strategy has been approved. The people are in place. Now the rebuild truly begins. Welcome to Project Renaix.